Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope you're all having a nice whatever it is wherever you are. Sorry if my mic sounds weird. It's been having some trouble lately. But good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a nice whatever it is. Thank you for being a member for 8 months, Salios. That's 8 months too long for you to be considered normal. So, there are few enough people here that I can tell this story in relative safety. I had a harrowing experience earlier today. So, like a month ago, my friend Red Pixel sent me a post on the Meme Frame subreddit, and it was a picture of like actually, I could just find it real quick. Hold on. I left a comment on it just as like to fuel the fire, so I can just go download it real fast. But yes, just save image. This is a WebP. Fuck, I think it'll work. Alright. Helios, thank you for the 5 gift memberships. Congrats to everyone who received one. Still Gray. Never give up. Never give up. So I'm going to go ahead and just switch over to the Warframe scene. Today's live reaction was contributed by, I think it was Tetraminos as their handle. Let me go ahead and just turn on the audio pass-through as well. Okay. So yeah, I'm not letting that show up on stream, Robin. We're going on Do Not Disturb, and I'm killing you. Anyways, so I have a thing to show you all. So this was like I said, like 3 weeks to a month ago. Red shows me this image has been going around on Meme Frame. This subreddit, or this had like 1,000 upvotes. So I was like, well, that's a little bit rough, right? But I left a comment like, am I wrong? I think is what it said. And, you know, people had a good laugh out of it. So that was fine, right? People were sharing this on Meme Frame. You know what happens today? I get a message with a post. It's this image again, but it's in a furry meme subreddit. And I'm like, dude, it's so over. What the fuck? 3 weeks after it was originally posted, someone found this and reposted it into a furry meme subreddit. So the moral of this story is I'm fucked. I'm finished. It's looking really bad out here, gamers. It's looking really bad out here. So that's some rough shit. That's some rough shit. Let me just get rid of that. Yeah. Also, Nitro is here once more. We've brought him back from the stable. Niche internet micro celebrity. I feel like I'm still fairly niche. You're just an internet now. I am the internet. Yeah, I know I've been saying this basically every stream, but again, I'm sorry for the lack of regular videos. I've been working very hard on studying for the CCNA, and I've had very little free time. Like, yesterday I did my weeklies from last week. It was the only time I actually played Warframe all week. I've been busy enough that I haven't really been doing much. Complete an arbitration, defeated a Fervon tank. You know, it's fall, right? It's the end of the calendar, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we've got. Cool Kid fell off. I mean, honestly, yeah, kind of. I wrote the outline for, like, the next major thing. What is a runza? It's an awful sandwich from Nebraska.
Have you ever had?
When I was a kid, yes.
Okay.
I never went for it since. Fuck, Powerless is here. I got Daggeth, which is kinda goated. I do quite like Daggeth. We also have Loki and Urelli. I don't know if I'll end up doing the Archimedes on stream, because to be honest, like, I'm at the point where I don't like doing them. Like, genuinely, I don't enjoy the Archimedes at this point. If the week, like, hits just right, they can be fun, but at this point, they're just like a slog, and I kind of lose energy doing them. Might as well check and see what's... I should have unlocked that. We'll go back for it. Hold on, I'm gonna read Ian's message verbatim, because it's like a paragraph. This caught me off guard. I need to stop watching steak videos. I saw one a second ago. When the dude sliced it, I could almost taste every slice on my mouth, depending on how much fat is on the slice. I'm buying some Wednesday. I don't even know how to respond to this. The beef-flavored used sponge dish is somehow better than Runza. Used sponge? What are you talking about? I need steak. Wait, is this the next thing, Idan? Now that you've beaten fried chicken, you've just moved on to steak? Is that what I'm gathering? Okay, what does Lloyd have? Ooh? What does the Necroloid have for us? Ureli, Varuna, and Inaros. Transference distortion. Low-key, Inaros kind of goes crazy. Yesterday I did my ETA. It was like every negative modifier possible and all 3 of the debuff Healy picks with Inaros. We are not doing this again. We're not doing what? We're not doing what, Idan?
Should we succeed, may our sacrifice...
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
With me, friends.
I will say, though, guys, I have another picture to show you all. I have another picture to show you all. You guys want to see another cool picture? Check this out. Check this out. Isn't that a cool picture? I think it's a cool picture, personally, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, back to the video game.
That is way too much garlic butter.
Back to the... There's no such thing. You take that back. Check your DMs. Oh, what the fuck did you send me, Robin? Now I'm scared. No, I'm not reading that out loud. I almost did it. I started, but I'm not finishing
that
it.
to me, hon. What degeneracy are they on today?
I can forward it to you later. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm sorry. That's honestly really rough. What was that, chicken? What, do you need me to show it again, Warlock Owl? I can show it again if you want.
Hey, how's it? We all got something to do. Mr. Fishinacci's got his thing. Mr. Tagford's got his
When it
thing.
rests, I mean, yeah, but like putting garlic in your butter still makes it a garlic butter. Sorry, I had my brain rebooted real quick there, dude. I had this moment. Nitro and I went to a Mexican restaurant here, and like it's like a basically like a Mexican Subway where you pick the different stuff out of a big list of options and whatnot. And so Nitro's still getting his. I've got mine and I'm paying for it. And I'm, going through the routine, and the lady asks me, like, do you want any drinks? And I'm gonna be honest, this completely rebooted my brain. I basically forgot where I was for a second. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, everything that we had spoken about up to that point just disappeared. It's like, at that point, it's like I'd never met that woman in my entire life. It was so weird. Just, yeah, that shit just, my brain crashed, and it took me like 5 or 10 seconds to recover mentally from literally nothing. The lamp looked weird? Yeah, deadass. I need to unlock this. I don't want to do it, but I want to make sure I don't actually... Like I said, I don't know if I'll do it on this stream or not. I don't know if I care. I also need to come up with more clickbait titles. I feel like weeklies and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna let the people in my chat. What do you guys think we should rename the stream for higher viewership? What are we all thinking? What are we all thinking? What a conveniently shaped lamp. Undertale. I need meat so bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Idan, what does that mean? What is... Hold up, hold up.
Come on, he knows what it means.
There we go, there we go. Warframe sex update, not clickbait. Tuning to Warframe feet? What? Okay, I can't trust you motherfuckers with anything. Is a good stream name? I suppose that could work. We really play into it. Change the title to I need meat so bad right now. Okay, that would be fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Beef and mushrooms. Okay, so we did do the feet tier list, but if I'm not doing it again, then I think people would get upset. I'm gonna be honest, I'm the wrong guy for the feet tier list. That's like a Sabuchi or like a Darth Muffin video. I need a meat so bad stream. You know, I feel like I could do it. It would be really funny, but at the same time, like... It would be... People would join, like, cool kid. What the fuck are you talking about? Noko feet rating? You know what? Fine. Right now. Surprised no one's asked yet. Honestly, I give this, like, a C tier. They're kind of weird looking. This is, like, the type of... This looks like a dinosaur.
Thank you, National Security Agency USA official, for joining Cool Kid.
3 months. Hell yeah. Also, I just want to say, really cool thing about Noko, his energy color is like this, yeah, his emissive. You see that? It's so cool because it's more like if you're looking at it dead on, it's more prominent, and then it has like this. I don't know. It's like an almost like holographic effect. It's super neat. I don't love the way Noko looks, all things considered, honestly, but I do think that that element is really cool. All feet look weird if you're normal.
I may require maintenance after all.
There's that. Look. Okay, look. Listen. I feel like it was. Who was it that fucking did that? Was it Wings of Redemption? No, was it Wings of Redemption or Boogie? With like, look, listen, like that fucking. That's what I'm channeling at the moment. I just got sent chat summary. Viewers in the chat are discussing Warframe, specifically Goon Frame power scaling and efficient tactical assessments. Some are also sharing about their cravings for steak and sharing opinions on various food options. Who the fuck brought up Goon Frame power scaling, brother? I didn't see that a single fucking time. Who said Goon Frame power scaling? Who said that? It's like fucking pegging Golden Corral when I was talking about, like, if there's a femboy Hooters and, like what other restaurants could there be? And fucking pegging Golden Corral, fucking... The AI picked up on that. I didn't even see it. I was like, okay, who the fuck told the AI pegging Golden Corral? I'm goon-footed on for massive DPS increase. True. Well, you know, I think we can probably start the weeklies easy. I'm probably still in solo mode. We can start the weeklies easy and just do the Netracell. MILF Denny's sweep. Good evening, who could have a nice stream? Welcome, welcome. I think that I have unironically lost a decent contingent of my viewership just from saying pegging Golden Corral, which is completely reasonable, actually. Anyways, you know what? Hold on, we're gonna hold a democratic poll right now. This is a mistake, but we're gonna do it. Change stream title to I need meat so bad. Yes or no? We'll let the chat decide. Or was it? No, it's I need meat so bad right now. Shit, I can't edit it. Okay, it will include the RN. Don't worry, don't worry. What a... Overwhelmingly yes. Oh shit. Okay, maybe I should have expected this actually. Do Apex tank. I mean, I could. I did have a stream where I did a few of them. I've gotten all the glyphs and stuff. I'm honestly really looking forward to whoever the next Apex boss is. We'll let this run for 1 minute. 64 votes? Damn. You know, I don't actually even need to let this run. It's very obvious what's... Fine. You know what? You fuckers win. You all win. Fine. Weeklies and stuff is being rebranded to I need meat so bad RN. There. I hope you all are happy. I hope you all are happy. If this also ends up on a furry meme subreddit, dude, I have to kill myself. If that's what happens, if it ends up on a furry subreddit again, I have to kill myself. After I am denied Jade residual motes. Robin, you need help. Dog the thumbnail? I know. Nitro, are you accepting the thing?
Oh.
Better go to RVs. I'm already editing it to post to our furries. God damn it. Fuck. I am in a mood tonight. Yeah, I can tell. Robin, I think you need to goon. I think you need to turn the stream off. And you need to stroke your shit or whatever the fuck. I think that's what needs to happen.
Don't ping the Discord this time.
Becomes the famous furry YouTuber. If people consider me a famous furry YouTuber, dude, I also have to kill myself.
It's like good news. You're famous. Bad news. Furry.
Go with the herd, you know. Let's crack that thing.
Thank you for being a member for 2 months, Kazette. I almost said thank you for being a Kazette for 2 months. I'm so fucking dumb. Why would I turn off the stream? I just feel like maybe you shouldn't make it everyone else's problem. Also, okay, why the fuck did YouTube make it so that people's names in stream are now their handles? I have an extension for Firefox that takes people's names, like their usernames and comment section again. I really hope that they release one for stream chats. Also, you can vote for the Netracell whenever.
I'm just
stroke
getting
your okay, no, please, we can't quote me again. Please don't do this.
What I wouldn't give for some of that.
What was Kazette before 2 months ago? A sheep, I think. What other famous furry YouTubers are there? Okay, what do you mean other? Don't use that word. Don't use the word other. People are alleging things. Invite me, I need to do my weeklies. I mean, I could invite you. But it's funny if you suffer. So, Shiro? Okay, Shiro's not a furry. He's just a terminal gooner. We are not bringing this back.
Okay, what about Nova?
Nova is definitely a furry. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't care what that motherfucker says. I have screenshots. I have seen things in other people's servers. Nova is 100% a furry. I have seen people post, like, pictures of, like, an anthropomorphic Umbreon, and he breaks down, bro. He can't do it. Yes, Nova Umbral. Nova Umbral is 100% a furry. Show him a picture of Umbreon or Renamon. I shit you not. I shit you not. He will go feral, and then claim it's AI.
Should I play Ember or Harrow?
I mean, I think that's up to you. I personally would pick Harrow, but the guy who hates Corvex. It's
headshots. I can't keep my headshots and buff mod thing up.
that fucking reminds me of a post. So Suckma posted a video. I think it's public now. It was just him talking about content creation in general.
If I suffer, I suffer.
And part of the video, he talks about the backlash from the Corvex video and how it still lingers. And Shiro with this fucking hilarious comment that just said Corvex's radiation lasts for years. That shit fucking slayed me, dude. It's so funny. Can you do something more crazy like the Digimon Dragon that's made of guns? I mean, you have to take that up with him. I don't even know. Nova Umbral does Pokemon stuff these days. Maybe catch him during a Pokemon stream.
This is gonna hurt. You need all 4 key glyphs from these pillars.
Alright. Time to bounce on it, gamers.
It's the only way to open a
Suckmud is a furry? Okay, so I'm sorry to burst your bubble on this one, Salios. Just straight up, no, he's not. Yeah, actually, like, someone made that accusation. I'm lying. Yeah, you know, I guess I should have seen that coming. But someone made that joke while Suckmut was actually here once, and he talked about it. Asking for a friend? Robin, what the hell are you saying?
Oh, this is a net so not the EDA. Oh.
Bounce on what? Look, the stream title is I need meat so bad right now, okay? I'm bouncing on it. I'm gonna get banned. I'm just gonna get banned. For more information on Corvex's radiation half-life, true. I mean, he's based on Chernobyl, right? He's made of concrete, because like you guys know the saying, right? The more they conk their crete, the more brutalismer it is. That's Corvex. He's the brutalism Warframe. He's conking his crete. Who up conking they crete right now? Show of hands in the chat. Who up conking they fucking crete right now? So also, yes, I have to use chudling mode. What the fuck did you just say to me? Don't worry about it. I really hate, like, the little speed orbs are so weird to pick up sometimes. Especially if you're, like, airborne a lot, which is good to do so you don't have friction from moving on the ground. I love chudling. Me too. The fuck the murmur. I'm pretty sure that he was like designed by Albrecht specifically to counter hazards that the operator would find in his lab. Yeah. No, there's a few people conking their crete right now. Probably reactor meltdown in 5 seconds. I don't think they even had that much heads up time. Hold on, gotta bounce on it. I'd rather have my thing bounce on it. Splendid. I don't know why it just bounces off. Huh?
I don't know if having my thing bounce on it sounds any better, honey.
Don't worry about it. All over the place. But Noko is better. I honestly feel like it's kind of an apples to oranges thing. Like, I'm very much of the opinion that you can make anything you want work in this game. Like, if you like Corvex, feel free to play them. I don't think there's any Warframe who is so bad that they are not usable. I mean, I've done, like, EDA and ETA solo on frames people consider bad. I've done it on Loki, I've done it on Necros, I've done it on Limbo, I did it on pre-rework Nyx. I've done it on basically everyone at this point. I can't honestly think of any frame where it's like, yeah, I don't think I've ever done it on them. So, like, really, you can make anything work in this game, honestly. That's one of the beauties of PvE games, is that, like, if you don't want to play the meta, you don't have to. It's not like a PvP game where you will be the victim of the meta if you don't participate.
I mean, there are bosses where you will become the victim, but
being boring. I think that whether or not a frame is boring is ultimately kind of down to personal opinion, but I get what you mean. I think, honestly, though, a lot of people will talk about a frame like their opinion is objective fact. Nightmare frame. Sorry, I don't know who said that, but anyways, okay, the 30 billion members here know what I'm talking about, actually. Why am I... Oh, duh, energy exhaustion. I was like, dude, I'm fucking starving. I gotta bounce on it. I gotta bounce on it to eat, bro. I gotta bounce on it to eat. Please. Do her job better.
Also, alternatively, just shoot them to eat, because I have energy.
Equinox still absolutely has, like, stuff, right? She's definitely strong in certain areas. My issues with her is that she has some really dumb issues with her design to me, like the fall off on Pacify. But even beyond that, there's no incentive to switch between her two forms. That's the main thing I don't like about her and why I think she deserves a rework. You basically build for one form, and you never switch. And I think that's super lame, considering the frame's entire concept. Okay, that fucking door just screwed me over. Have questionable political opinions like a racist twink. Well, he has the Ushanka hat here, so I feel like he probably would, I don't know, he'd either... I think it kind of depends. Like, he'd either be, like, a chill guy, or he'd be, like, a USSR defender. Those are, like, the two categories. Noko. Now, you might say, cool kid, aren't you wearing a new Ushanka? I mean, in the profile picture, yeah, but I'm a chill guy. Don't worry, I'm not a USSR
You're
defender.
wearing the winter hat, TM.
It's actually a skill issue? Damn. Hope she gets a great rework. I certainly hope that she gets a rework eventually. I think that she's very much deserving. I've said this before, that the ones that I want to get a rework the most are probably Equinox and Banshee. Banshee doesn't even need a full rework, honestly. Her 4 needs to be reworked, but I think her 2 and her 3 are fine, and her 1 just needs to become a one-handed action. Did you come back here, Nitro? Okay, there you are. I was going to say all the enemies are spawning over there. Who the fuck? Oh, it was one of the Arcocanids. I was like, who just mag-procced me?
Like, yes, that was me, babe.
Conservative femboy, male, white, boy. Wait, what the fuck did I just read? That should Salus' agenda must be maintained. I'm pretty sure Salus has been begging for Equinox to get reworked, like, as long as I've known her. Make the head a tip? What? Oh, no. We're fleshed out. I mean, that's fair. Corvex is a weird frame in a lot of ways. I've said this on stream before, but it's not like people watch all of them. Unless you're LEU. Hi, LEU. I'm pretty sure you're going to be watching the VOD and see this. Anyways, so... I think that Corvex isn't necessarily bad. He just released feeling unfinished to me. And I still feel that way. Like, the augment for his 2 really should just be part of the ability. His 4 augment, I think, is meaningful enough to be different, but it's so good you're gonna always use it. And his 3 is super boring. It's basically just hideous resistance with a recharge mechanic. I think it's really lame.
Which one's the augment that's too good to not use?
I don't think Corvex is bad. I just feel like he doesn't feel like he was finished. A tip of a dingling? Thank you for dodging the sensors. Yeah, they didn't have a frame ready yet, and he was the... It's weird, too, because they said during a dev stream, like, we've been working on Corvex for, like, a year, and then they changed his passive, like, 2 weeks before the update dropped. And it's like, okay, so have you? Because they said that originally his passive was going to be that he gave you, a radiation, small amount of radiation to all of your weapons. And they changed it after community feedback about, that messing with elemental
I mean,
weighting.
that could have been the case, and they could have just changed it because they actually asked way too late in the development cycle, but, you know.
To me, it just feels like if you've been working on a frame for an entire year, you think those things were more set in stone. Then again, Oberon's rework, Pablo asked about giving him a new passive like a month before the update released, so...
maybe that's just how Pablo works.
Or to have it. Okay, I will say this. I was originally of the opinion that Corvex's 3 should be a 90% DR ability. After being shown the math, that would make him insanely powerful. Like, because of the amount of armor he has, that would give him, I think, if he used Shry Umbral, like an 1,000 times EHP multiplier with adaptation. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like if they were to make it a 50% DR ability, like 5% per rock, that would still be super good because of his amount of armor. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chat a little bit. He can be very tanky. My thing is, like, where do you draw the line in terms of how tanky is someone allowed to be before it's too much? Then again, we now have, you know, post-rework Oberon, but... complicated frame. Honestly, I think that them positioning Kome as a new player frame is one of the weirdest things they've ever done for this, like, when it comes to this game.
It's a fucking Enduro frame.
Because it's like...
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here.
Kome's...
I want to know why.
You know, I'm just rehashing old stream rants. I'm sorry to everyone who watches these regularly and is like, damn, cool, could get some new material. But Kome genuinely is a frame where I have no idea why they put her so early. Because so many of the things that make her good, new players can't take advantage of. Like, she's positioned in such a way that she could be your second ever Warframe. You're able to get her super early. She even has a reduced crafting time. And yet, just like, her priming is not going to be helpful to a new player. They're not going to know what the status effects even do. They don't have access to any of the mods to take advantage of it. At that level, they don't even need the mods. Players, like, new players are not going to sit in one mission for a long time to get decrees. In fact, they really shouldn't be, to be honest. New players shouldn't be sitting in a survival mission for an hour, which is what Kome's good at. They need to be moving through the star chart. And so, like, Kome is a frame who is great if you enjoy endless missions. I have a ton of fun playing Kome in endless missions, especially with her augment coming out now. But I don't know. Kome being a new player frame is such a just bad decision, in my opinion. Post Duviri. I feel like, yeah, especially because, yeah, you get introduced to the decrees before Duviri, even. It's, I don't know, because, like, you look at the frames we've gotten, right? A lot of them are kind of late. Like, Styanax is post-New War, Gyre's post-New War. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'll have to re-invite you. I was going to do the Archon hunt. But
gotcha.
what? Varuna is post-War Within, I believe. I'm just going through them mentally. I guess Citrine is available fairly early. I think you only need to do, oh, what's it? The fucking Intrati family one. Heart of Deimos. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. I guess Kullervo is from Duviri. I'm having a moment. Who the fuck released? Was it Kome after Kullervo? Requires Zeraman resources to craft. Oh, because of Lua Thraxplasm. Yeah, then never mind. That's right. It would be post-Zeraman. And then we have Cyto 9 is 1999. Or no, yeah, I'm thinking of the wrong year. It was Daggeth. Daggeth is available fairly early, actually. She's from the Syndicates. And then, yeah, then Corvex, who's post New War. Dante is post New War. Jade is post New War. Then we got Kome, who was an early game frame. Then we got Cyto 9, who's post New War. We have Temple, who's post New War. We have Araxia, who is post New War. And now Noko, who's also post New War. Also, yeah, Oberon and Ash were moved to Railjack, which was just a bad decision. They're so much harder to get unless you get them out, like, in the circuit now. Honestly, they need to, in my opinion, pull Ash and Oberon out of Railjack and just put them in Clan Tech. I don't really see, like, I get why they didn't want them to drop from their weird, spots with, like, the Manix and the Eximus units, but Railjack was not the place. Also, I agree with you, Sab. I will say, I don't think Trinity should be a starter, because I think her gameplay loop isn't interactive enough for a new player to really find her fun, but Oberon, I think, could definitely do it. Now, granted, post-rework, maybe he's too strong compared to the others, but I don't know. Like, if you're playing at that level, you wouldn't have a lot of energy management tools to use his 3 all the time. I guess I'd probably have to, like, see how that shakes out. If I was to, like, I don't know, go on a new account and buy him or something to see if, like, you know, is he really that strong because of the late-game tools or not? But I don't know. I think we definitely do need a support, though. Because, like, DE considers Volt a support, and I guess that's true, but he's not, like, a conventional support, right? White Mirror Frame. Yeah, I feel like we do deserve a 4th starter who is a more support-oriented. Because, like, we have Excalibur, who's, you know, more of, like, a damage frame. And then I would argue that Mag and Volt are both pretty crowd control-oriented. There's minutia to that, right? Like, you have, like, Magnetize as damage amplification, as is Polarize. Volt has access to Electric Shield and Speed, which are both, buffs. So, like, there is some minutia to that, but I do think that, like, it's weird. We don't have, like, a regular support.
I'm gonna go grab a drink 1 sec.
I realized I hadn't invited Nitro yet. Whoops. I fall into other roles otherwise. Yeah, I think that's a fair way to put it. Rhino also is, I think, like, when you compare Rhino to Kome, it makes it obvious how, like, Rhino is a frame that is great for new players. His abilities are fundamentally easy to understand. They're all helpful. The benefit of them is immediately obvious. And Rhino is a frame that, like, you can take with you through your entire Warframe journey. He never becomes bad or becomes, like, outgrown. Rhino's got, like, a very good example of a Warframe kit that's, like, easy to learn, hard to master kind of thing. Like, as you progress throughout the game, you learn about so much stuff you can do with Rhino that keeps him relevant throughout your entire playthrough. He's still a very strong frame and probably always will be. And I think that really goes to show just how good of a frame he is from, like, a design perspective, right? New players can immediately understand why he's helpful, and then his more advanced mechanics are helpful at the end of the game. It's not like Kome, where I think that, she's a great frame in a specific niche, but if you're a new player, you're not going to understand that niche. I don't think there are any frames in the game that are, like, outgrown. Like, once you reach the end of the game, they become bad. That's not really the kind of game Warframe is, but there are several frames where, in my opinion, they're not helpful until you get later in the game, or their benefits aren't as obvious. Like, a good example is actually Corvex. Corvex is a frame who's great on Steel Path for killing large groups of enemies, but if you don't have that enemy density, he's super underwhelming. Baruch is kind of the same way, too. Prior to Steel Path, people didn't really like Baruch because you didn't have the enemy density to actually do things with him, but now that you have access to the full squad spawns at all times, he's a super powerful Warframe. We just didn't really have the crowds to realize that for a long time. Odd Job Gaming? Oh, hell no. Required. Honestly, yeah, I agree with you there. Equinox really relies on, like, a Terrify or a Pillage or any number of other things. That's part of my issue with her in terms of why I think that she deserves a rework. Like, not only are you not encouraged to switch between her forms at all, in fact, you're discouraged from switching between her forms, but it's a good idea to replace her ability to swap between forms. Because you really need a Helminth ability to cover, at least one of her problems. I know for Night Form, I'm pretty sure Gloom is actually fairly popular because it stacks with the slow from Pacify and, the augment for Pacify. I know Nova Umbral told me that there was, like, a very interesting strategy revolving around combining the two of them to make enemies, like, functionally immobile. And then for her Day Form, things like Pillage or Terrify are really good to help her actually kill things. To use their entire loadout. I will say this, in terms of, like, using your entire loadout as Kome, new players, at least in my experience, really rely on their melee because it is really, really strong in comparison to the rest of your starter weapons because of stance multipliers. Stance multipliers make melee just, like, by and away the best class of weapon early on. I think that, like, Kome does encourage you to cycle through your weapons, and that can be helpful for newer players, but honestly, early on, your weapons suck. Just, like, when I did the Beating Warframe in a Day streams, I crutched on my melee for the entire fucking thing. The only time I actually relied on my gun was Sargus Ruck. That was basically it. Because the melee is so much better than everything else. Like, I think once you get to, like, later in the game, when you level up your mods, you get access to the melee, or, like, the gun arcanes, you get galvanized mods. The gap is much smaller. Sure, melee influence kind of fucks with that, to be honest, because it's so powerful for melees. But, like, overall, I don't think that there is, like, a clear winner in terms of weapon category for the most part. But the thing with melees, especially early on, like, you don't have the resources to invest into mods that much. So if you take a stance mod, they're fairly cheap, their multipliers are insanely powerful. You get one for free at the start of the game, I think based on whichever melee you pick. Like, stances make melee the way to go early on. It's just like, to me, it's no contest. They are incredibly good. And you don't have to, like with a melee, you don't have to worry about reloading. There's no downtime for that. You don't have to worry about your aim. It's easy. You hold the E key and you deal way more damage than the rest of your weapons. The reason I go on this tangent is because Yakome does encourage you to cycle through your weapons, but I don't think the random status effects are enough incentive for a new player to rely on them over their melee, because their melee just deals so much more damage. And I mean, even beyond that, right? Pressure Point is cheaper to max than Hornet Strike and Serration. Generally speaking, a lot of really good melee mods aren't rank 10s, right? Early on, basically none of them are that I can think of. So, you can invest into your melee way easier too, because like Pressure Point is easier. You have like Fury is, you know, relatively low, so it's really easy to beef your melee up in comparison to your guns. Title, I'm making fun of Idan. If you're asking why the title is the title, just look at the pinned message. The title is working great. That's debatable. That's debatable. But yeah, that's my Warframe theory diatribe. Vincia was only rank 5, yeah. Now, granted, if you're a new player, you probably will not get that shit unless you get lucky on Deimos, or insanely lucky on Uranus. But I was just hungry for steaks. Shouldn't have worded it that way, Idan. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have worded it that way. But yeah, the beating Warframe in a day stream honestly taught me a lot about the modern new player perspective. It was honestly really interesting. Like, not only do I think it's great that you can beat Warframe in one go like that, you shouldn't. I don't advocate for it, but you can, and I think that's really commendable. It used to be that you had to wait several days. I think it was a minimum of 5, because I think that Vehek is MR5, and you had to beat him for one of the junction requirements. He didn't even understand. Dude, like, when I got into the game back in 2014, getting Condition Overload was insane. Like, I remember I was grinding for it on Hydroid, and when I finally got one, I freaked the fuck out. Wasn't there a mastery lock for some quests? Yeah, I believe the War Within actually might have also been MR5. There were several. That is correct. All of that stuff is gone now. I would honestly say that one of the hardest things with that is getting redirection to rank 6, I think it was. Also, yeah, to add on to what Sab said about multiple accounts, I actually did message DE support about this before I did my streams, and they replied telling me, you are allowed to have multiple accounts. That's actually totally fine, but they are not allowed to interact. That is their rule. Don't interact, like, don't have your 2 accounts interact with each other, and you're fine. Because you could, you know, theoretically use multiple accounts to, like, farm rare items and trade them to your main account, or farm platinum discounts, things like that, right? So that's not allowed. Your accounts cannot interact, but having multiple accounts is okay. Sending Cretins to your location for that thumbnail? Thank you, Sparky. Very cool. Don't Revex dev yourself for plat discounts? Yeah, deadass. Dude, I forgot that was what he got banned for. Y'all remember fucking free Revex dev? Dude,
I'm back, so sorry.
Welcome back, Hans. Honestly, like, it's funny because I remember there were people that were getting mad at me in the Iceberg for, like, taking a biased stance on certain drama topics, specifically the Revex dev thing. People still get upset about that to this day. And it's like, dude, I didn't want to talk about it. Like, the reason that the drama stuff was in the Iceberg was because it was in the original Iceberg that Mr. Expert made, and I was carrying all of his entries over. But dude, I didn't like talking about it. Like, don't get me wrong, like that, the Telluric crash out, those things are important parts of Warframe history, but I didn't want to talk about them, which is why I gave, like, a very high-level overview of, like, that, the Riven Mafia, all the drama shit. Dude, I didn't fucking care. I didn't want to talk about it. I've mentioned this before, but the reason that weird and obscure stuff got made is because the little trivia parts of the Iceberg were my favorite parts to talk about. And I was like, fuck it, I could make a whole series out of this, so that's what I did. My mouse is blinking red. It might die mid-stream. That would be funny. The Riven Mafia? Dude, I forgot there are people that...
Do you not have any batteries?
No, I do. I'm just being lazy. It's in my closet. It's weird to hear people say that like they don't know about things like the Riven Mafia. Dude, this is one of those things that's just like such intense internet cringe. I don't even know how to recount it. Basically, there was like a group of people who were trying to control the Riven market and like jack up prices by owning like the majority of good Rivens. It was really fucking stupid. Mom, about to unplug the mouse. Now, I have a wireless mouse. I'm gonna be real with you all. I cannot stand wired mice. The feeling of the wire dragging across... Oh, I fucking hate it. It annoys me so much. The sad thing is, I have a G604. I love this mouse. It is the best mouse ever made, if you ask me. Which is why Logitech stopped making it after a year. So if I want to get, like, I bought this G604 for $50. Nowadays, it's a new one is $300. It's pretty bad.
Mine's not any better. Mine's a G602. I actually got 2 replacements over the years, but this last one has lasted me about, like, I think 10 almost. And, yeah, no, it's been discontinued. The G604 was supposed to be a replacement for the 602, and that one's gone now, too, so
Dude,
I
but
don't
they
know.
fucking brought back the G303 because of Shroud. Nobody uses that mouse. God damn it. I'm sorry, I'm molding.
They have a big-ass... Like,
It's almost
screen for
always
some shit.
wired.
I can't use small gamer mice.
Yeah, and, like... Anyone, some people are saying, like, well, that introduces input lag. Well, that's true. For me, it's not enough for me to notice. And I also don't play, like, competitive games where I'd really need, like, the like, dude, my reaction time is not that good. I can't notice that shit.
I noticed more input lag based if the game is lagging in the mouse, not being wired, honestly.
Like, what bothers me is when I drag my mouse around on my mouse pad and I feel the cord rubbing against my desk. That's what I hate. That's what I do not want. And then what's even worse is when you pull your, like, you're moving your mouse and your cord gets caught on something and you can feel the resistance. I hate that shit. So, yeah, I use a wireless mouse. Now, Nitro is weird because he uses a wireless keyboard. I cannot think of a legitimate reason to use a wireless fucking keyboard for your home computer.
There's one, and it's because of the way my desk is set up and the fact that I'm out of USB slots.
Is it Bluetooth?
Yes, it's Bluetooth.
That's even worse! You use a
special
Bluetooth
adapter.
keyboard?
Yes, it used to. Technically, it's IR Bluetooth.
That's fucked up.
This thing has existed since before I was born. It's that
Just
old
buy
and I
a
fucking love it.
USB extender or what, like a USB hub. Yeah, that's the
I have one of
word.
those. I'm still out of ports on it, and it fucks up all the time.
Buy a new one. You can get USB hubs that have like 12 fucking ports. Rotate Nitro, dead ass. I knew it was. I didn't know it was fucking Bluetooth, dude. What the fuck?
I showed you the thing. It has like a fucking separate like little extender, and if it goes too far to a certain degree, the fucking metal in the sliders on this desk thing will fucking bounce the signal.
Discover something new about your male wife? I mean, yeah, I think that just goes for people in general, but I guess you're not wrong. Is Nitro on a laptop? No. He has one of those desks where there's like a dedicated keyboard tray, but...
It does. It has like fucking... It's technically an entertainment cabinet. It's like an old fucking desk that has like 3 fucking things.
Turn Nitro into
There's one, and then there's like a second one for the keyboard. I'm weird. My mouse is elevated above my keyboard as well. And I hold my mouse sideways. I
Just
am
get
a
the
fucking
ick, cool
disgusting
kid. I'm
creature.
disappointed. That's all I'm saying. I'm disappointed. Oh wait, hold on. It's down here. I need... If it's a cyan, I don't give a shit. If it's an amber, yeah, we're locking in. Cuddling mode. I'm sprouting out or whatever the fuck. I don't remember the meme anymore.
They made the fucking ramp up useless because they blocked it with a fucking ship.
I didn't actually wall bounce. I tried to refresh. What the? Uh-oh. Oh, bad news.
What?
I fell out of the map. Unstuck didn't save me. You need to get in the extraction radius. /unstuck is not saving me. I've been unstuck too
kill.
recently. Are you dead ass? Are we dead ass right now?
/kill.
That's not a thing. Well,
That's why the only way to suicide though.
fuck it. We rerouting. I guess we just have to wait.
Try getting on your atomic strike.
Yeah, hold on. I still can't use it. Nitro. Oh, okay, I thought you stepped off it for a second. I was like, please.
No, I didn't.
You always find this shit. Okay, look, the fish thing was kind of expected on some level. This one though. Wait, what the? Oh shit. Okay, the game finally decided to put me back at the fucking extractor. All right. Sprouting out for real. Lock in, everyone. We're sprouting out. Okay, we're good now.
Yeah, but look at the fucking thing I pinged. That ship is in the way of it. They fucking nerfed the rampart, guys.
Are you expecting enemies to come from that direction?
No, but like if you get on the left rampart, you can't see the fucking like stairwell anymore because the ship's in the way. Therefore, this is a
I think
fucking
it's
map
ergonomic
nerf. They
mouse.
decided to nerf its fucking angle of attack.
Where I used to work, I had a coworker who used one of those ball mice. That's fucked up.
I used to use that for up until I got my fucking G602 for the first time because they didn't make mice big enough for my fucking hand.
It's
not even that big.
You're built
realistically.
incorrectly, dear. I love you, but you're built wrong.
I very much am. I have one flat foot. It makes shoes a fucking
Mice, balls.
Badass.
Okay, calm down, everyone. I think of XQC. That's some rough shit. I want to control with 2 balls instead of joysticks? Oh, hell no!
I played Hunt Showdown with a flight
He
stick
tries
once.
every time. Damn. How could you love someone when they built wrong? You see, it's like, people are special because of their flaws, right? Or whatever the fuck. That's like the type of shit you hear in, like, Paw Patrol, dude. I don't know what I'm fucking saying.
I mean, yeah, I'm not just because I'm gay. The flaw team or some shit.
The flaw. Homosexual.
One of the many flaws about me, I suppose.
There'll be nothing left of the person and myself. Okay, look, I cannot get quoted on meme frame saying that being gay is wrong. I can't. The Thorn back helps with the gun issue early. Honestly, no. I don't. I don't think it's very good. Xbox recorded that? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. It's fucking over. I feel like if someone heard me say that out of context, like, wow, Cool Kid's homophobic, and it's like, is someone gonna tell him?
Well, no, you can't because you're not gay.
That's true, I'm not gay, my boyfriend is. This is established lore.
Besides, you could be like Scott.
What, the Scott who has a boyfriend and is unironically homophobic? That's still so fucking weird to me. I didn't even know he was gay, because he was... It's not important, it's not important. The Waz? No, different one. Different one. Scott is really more Nitro's friend than mine. I've only spoken to him a few times.
No, you've spoken with him on the Minecraft server.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the thing, though, was on Scott's Minecraft server, I didn't interact with him that much. I was mostly doing my own thing.
No, we played Warframe together a few times, actually.
Scott? No, oh, it was a Scott and Carmine, yeah. That was only a few times, though. I don't know if any of them even still play.
Oh my god, I'm literally like 4 days ago.
That fucking blitz just went right through my bubble and almost killed it. He was Sprout and he was a cake-up mushroom. Oh, hell no. He has no balls with our requirement. We need another truck update. What happened to Scott's truck? Does anyone know? There's a rainbow swastika. You built Auschwitz?
In my
That reminds me of, so, Ender.io posted a vid, after he posted the vid, he deactivated his Twitter. Well, it had no purpose anymore, truly. But, so, Ender.io, the mod Ender.io, adds the Concussion Creeper. I think it's Ender.io. Ender.io Zoo, technically, I think it is. The Concussion Creeper, if it blows up near you, teleports you to a random, like, block within, like, 50 blocks of you, including underground. So, my cousin Nick would use these things called, and I need you all to be ready for this, they're called Morbs. I think they were from Project Red? They might have been from Thermal Expansion. Morbs let you pick up mobs and, like, throw them at people, basically. So, Nick would just get Morbs, just full of concussion creepers, and he would throw them at my brother Hunter randomly to teleport him. And once Hunter wised up and started building anti-creeper defenses, Nick would just throw like 40 of them at him, so he couldn't, like, he'd be overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed the point of, yeah, he couldn't hit battle for his fucking defense.
So much bizarre shit has happened on our Minecraft servers. Like, there was the the incident where fucking Sly was gonna kill himself by jumping from the town hall, to which Biff replied, "Killing yourself is illegal," and shot him.
Got him with a bow that basically at the fucking the premium armor, the Godler armor, it almost one-shot you with. So that bow was like a fucking WMD, and it just fucking blew it.
Hunter's bow was insane. He got it from one of the roguelike dungeons, and it could literally insta-kill almost anything. Welcome, Sci-Fi.
Like, there was a
Pipe
I
Reaper
had a
C
fucking
wins.
shield, like a fucking adamantium, like some fucking like deep metal shield. One shot blocked it. It almost broke the thing in half. It's just like, oh.
Didn't you trap Phoenix in a dungeon and hang them? Okay, so yes, there's more lore to it than that, though, Sab. On that, yeah, so on that Minecraft server, in the basement of my house, I had like an SCP facility that contained a bunch of my friends. And Phoenix was down there, and they annoyed me so much that I hanged them from the ceiling. So Phoenix originally wasn't like down there in the facility. Originally, Phoenix was just a fox that was at the front of my house, and I had them on a lead with a fence. And I would randomly bring over other foxes and kill them in front of Phoenix to traumatize them. I was like, look, potential boyfriend, and then I just fucking pulled out a gun and blew its head off. And Phoenix was silent in the call for like 15 seconds.
Hey, Logan, look, I got a friend, I got a boyfriend. Bang.
It was pretty funny. Love Ricochet tournaments. It is really fun. Yeah, the Cool Kid Minecraft server lore is very peculiar, I'll put it that way. That was where the Gator Explosion channel came from, actually.
Yeah. No, that was ancient.
Because Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod lets you have TVs that play GIFs, and so I just loaded that GIF of the fucking alligator exploding. And I would be like, I love to come home from a long day of work and tune into my favorite show, and then I just put it on. And people are like, what are you watching? It's like, yeah, the Gator Explosion channel. I was given a Jenny mod and can't wait to try it tomorrow. Oh, hell no. Sab, no. I feel like I'm going to look in Idan's server tomorrow and just see you streaming that shit. It's going to be Skyrim all over again.
For context, Craft, that's what it's called now.
Are you playing this mode of all modes? It's part of the Archon hunt.
Yeah, excavation stream gamers, we gotta get ice for winter or some shit. I don't know.
Gator Explosion Machine. See Gator on my channel till I explosion? Thank you, Robin. Very cool. Who is Jenny? Don't... Dude, I need Minecraft cheeks. Okay, first Idan and now Sab. I don't know what's going on here. Psychological torture, predation. You know, that's actually my friend May. In fact, some people here might know May, because she's gotten pretty big as a VTuber. Meika, she used to go by Kitsune Spirit. She and I have been friends for a long time. We don't talk a ton these days. Her clique has really changed. I reach out to her like once every couple months. That's how she got big, was Minecraft, originally. Fortunately, she's not like a child predator or anything. She's just fucking nuts. May is really funny. I'll give her that. May is really fucking funny. Like,
I like how that's like, whatever kind of comment is. She's not a sexual predator. She's just nuts. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna say, she got popular, but, you know, fortunately, she's not a sexual predator. So there's that. She's one of the few Minecraft like streamers that isn't. But so like, you guys know Heavenly Father, Badger's friend. May is actually friends with Heavenly as well. And on a Minecraft server they were both playing, May built a system where she could remotely open Heavenly's chests. So she would just randomly open and shut them to piss him off. And seeing clips of Heavenly getting mad about it is so fucking funny. There was also another one. There was another server that she was on. I've seen like clips on her channel of this, where she found out if she dropped an anvil on the owner's head, it crashed the server because he was supposed to be invincible. So she just walk up to him and randomly do it, and the server would crash. God, that shit was so fucking funny. Oh, we got Blitz Eximist again. Load that shit up. Put that shit on, Jamie. Yeah, I thought about, like, May has played Warframe off and on, but I don't know when the last time she's played it was, because I would love to do a stream with her at some point, but...
You probably could just ask her.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, reaching out to a friend of mine and being like, hey, do you want to, like, collab, to me feels weird. Because, like, May and I aren't super close, and I don't want it to feel like I'm, like, clout-jacking her, if that makes sense.
I mean, technically, she clout-jacked you first, but, like...
Open and close the door every 2 minutes under a friend. I was gonna drove her insane.
Technically, she clout-jacked Biff first, so, like, it's only fair.
That's not even true. Yeah, that reminds me of another... on one of our servers that we had, one of our old Minecraft servers, like, we had a gimmick where there was, like, a town, and everyone was supposed to have, like, something that they did in the town. And my brother Hunter ran Biff News, which was his news outlet. And there was an Enderman named Dave. Now, Dave, I don't remember how he came to be, but something that you need to know about Nick is that if you have a named mob, he will kill them. Like, I had a creeper named Jeff from the Overwatch team. Yeah, Nick killed him. There was an Enderman we had named LeBron James. Nick killed him. There was a shulker named Hillary Clinton. You bet it, Nick fucking killed them. So eventually Nick kills Dave. Hunter doesn't know it's Nick, and there's like a week-long investigation where Hunter's trying to figure out who it is and reporting about it on Biff News. That shit was fucking peak. Especially because Bibliocraft, I think it was, adds the ability to have writing stations. And you can have mobs write stories for you. So Hunter had a snow golem and a dog named Slave 1 and 2. And they would write stories for Biff News. And on the wall, he had a pair of iron boots in an item frame, and they were upside down, and they were named AirPods. And that was his incentive, was that if they reached their, like, quotas, they would get the AirPods. God, that shit was so fucking funny. Biff News was so peak.
We always beg Biff to bring back Biff
Boba
News. He
Fett
like one
shit.
article and the server dies. So.
That's the thing, is whenever he publishes Biff News, the server dies immediately after. That is true. Dude, my frame rate is like 70 right now.
It's like 60 for me. It's bad.
His writing is fire. The funny thing, too, is the type of mob that you made write stuff for you affected what was written, because they would randomly insert words like woof if they were a dog. It was so fucking funny.
Didn't one of the stories, like, was like Twilight, but like wolf fanfiction or something?
Yes, one of them was basically just Twilight.
Imagine getting a pair of AirPods to write your Twilight fanfiction for the news.
What did they write? I don't even entirely remember. They were based on, like, templates. Wolf GPT. Yeah, it's like, fuck Chat GPT. I get all of my answers from the dog. You have a 30? I have a 3080. $1,000 cryotic, baby! I'm fucking rich. Let's go. What settings are you on? I don't actually know. I'd have to look. My performance has been kind of weird lately, but I haven't been playing Warframe a ton. I asked the dog and she told me to kill you. True. If my dog looked like the Lotus. Stab getting a Lotus pattern, Kubro. Just has to listen to everything she says. Used to have good optimization. I mean, most of the areas still do, but some spots... fucking stage defense? Stage defense is rough. Stage defense is dog shit. Yeah, I know my settings aren't maxed. I have a lot of the more advanced ones, like volumetric fog and stuff, completely off. Did Dave get avenged? Okay, actually, yes. I'm glad someone was invested in my story. So, ultimately what happened is Hunter built a shrine to Dave that was secretly booby-trapped, and Nick came to steal Dave's head, the Enderman head that he dropped, as, like, one last, you know, like, slight against Hunter, and Nick fell into the trap. Now, I will say, I ended up just telling Hunter it was Nick, because I actually knew the entire time and thought it was funny to see him try and figure it out, but he was so close to killing another friend of ours that I had to tell him, because I knew he had it wrong, and I was like, dude, okay, it was Nick. Don't fucking kill this other person, it was not him. Or the Lotus dogs. Okay, if I don't like the way you Lotus's dogs. I don't know if I'm gonna interpret that.
Say it like that, bro.
Have a fun stream. Thank you for stopping by, Sci-Fi. You have a good one.
All right, baby. Need to make sure that you trust the sprawling thing on the animation.
What?
That if they can fucking grab the sprawling.
I don't know what you mean.
If the boss can grab
Oh,
fucking
yeah, shit. I'm not playing Noko, but I really do need to bring Noko into one and see if they can grab the Chudling. I did find out from a video that I was sent by, I think, Gamble. If you are fighting Exploiter Orb, in the phases where you rip off her vents, if you turn into the Sprawdling before you do it, you will rip off the vents as the Sprawdling. That shit is so funny. Hi, Cool Kiddo. Welcome, Egg with the Drip.
I didn't record, but honestly, I thought like my play mode was just visible because like it was doing like the the mouth exiting animation. But then like at the end, like for the last 2 seconds before it fucking disappeared, it was the fucking tiny ass little mushroom man. And I thought that wasn't as possible. that in the Yoshi, I mean, it wasn't like that, so I don't know why it showed me that as well, because I wasn't a mushroom.
Are there
It's just on a
just
plate.
pure muscle? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want to read that. Beat his ass. Fuck you, Boreal. I don't give a shit. You can extract as a Sprodling. Honestly, we should be allowed to do more shit as the Sprodling. It's really funny.
I want to have cutscenes as the Sprodling, like the fucking have fucking Stalker stab a Sprodling with the war. That'd be amazing.
Like, I know, okay, when I say this, I'm guessing that several people are going to, like, it's gonna be like the scene with Syndrome ripping down the Mr. Incredible poster. The Sprodling is worthless. Like, genuinely, that ability is not helpful. For Noko. But the Sprodling is so fucking funny that I cannot bring myself to take it off. Like, it's not good. It doesn't really fit into the rest of Noko's gameplay loop at all. But it's so fucking funny. I don't care. The little chudling? Exactly. Do my frame rate's down to 140? I don't know what the fuck is going on today. The wholesome Chungus. Breaking all my posters. Okay, you guys want something that will really make you think of me differently? Look, okay, I need to tell you all a very deep personal thing about myself, okay? Many of you are going to think of me differently for this, and I'm sorry for that. I think oatmeal raisin is the best kind of cookie. I'm sorry, but if you think anything else, I just disagree. I just disagree. I think oatmeal raisin is the best. I have never met a single other person in my entire fucking life who thinks that. It is literally only me. They make those cookies for me and me only.
I like oatmeal raisin. I just like
You
oatmeal
900-year-old. Canceled. The worst thing I've heard in a while. Yeah, look, the chat is just fucking breaking down. People are like, he's so real for that. And then just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Look, oatmeal raisin is good. You have, like, the taste of, like, you know, the oatmeal. You've got, like, cinnamon. My grandma would make them with real vanilla when I was a kid. And then you got, like, the little sweetness from the raisins. It's good, okay? I think it's Peem. You have the other hat.
Yes, I'm wondering why my epitaph is not killing shit, even in, like, fully charged headshot mode, and I don't know.
You raisins? I'm just very disappointed. Do better. Damn.
I'm just gonna make you like fucking like baked oatmeal chocolate fucking
Look,
chip.
I like oatmeal chocolate chip as much as the next guy. I still prefer oatmeal raisin. It's funny because
How do you prefer like the fucking like dry like baked or like the fucking soft like crumbly like imitating like the regular ass cookie thing?
I mean the ones that I normally get are fairly soft. Look, like
Because the older kind I'm thinking of is basically like put that shit on like a tray and like maybe like I guess like not air fry it obviously, but like it's
still admitting that Raisin Bran is my favorite cereal. I'm gonna be honest with you, Raisin Bran fucks me up. I like Raisin Bran, but it's way worse for you than you'd expect. It's advertised as a healthy cereal. It contains a crazy amount of sugar.
To be mutilated like this, turned into a weapon, was
You are a true American patriot. Honestly, I feel like if I had to pick a favorite cereal, that's kind of tough. Okay, actually, no, it's not. S'mores. I think it was a General Mills cereal. It's been discontinued. S'mores was so fucking good. It was so bad. Like, it had to be terrible for you. But it was so fucking good, dude. I miss S'mores. They got rid of them, they brought them back, and then they got rid of them again. I'd have to find, like, a picture of the box. S'mores are not cereal? Yeah, maybe not if you're an Australian. You don't know the majesty of S'mores cereal. It's completely unhinged. It was good. Trust me. That shit went insane. What the? He just... I don't know how he did that. Give me that fucking shard, bitch. Pleasantly chewy to me. I mean, you know, that's a fair opinion. You know what else goes crazy? You guys ever had raisins that are, like, dipped in vanilla pudding? It's like the pudding isn't still like liquid when you eat them. It's like a shell around them almost. That shit's also really good. No? Okay. There's no hold on. Vanilla pudding raisin. No, don't. You guys can't tell me that people don't know what I'm talking about. No, okay. Covered raisin. I should probably have clarified. Yeah, this stuff. This is gonna be okay. I might get copyright claimed for this. But it's fine. I have to prove my point. Is it this? I didn't actually name it. Yeah, this stuff. Do you guys not... Has no one here ever had this? These are good. What the? This is some bullshit. My chat doesn't know about the majesty of raisins. Oh,
Because
mod
that's
drop
yogurt,
transfer.
honey. That's not pudding.
Well, you put the yogurt. It's on the.
There is a very listen. There is a very big difference about yogurt covered things than pudding covered things because one of those is made with well, you know.
Yeah, I fucked up. It is yogurt. Is this a US thing? I mean, maybe. Shit, I don't know. This is a miss. Instantly gives you diabetes. It's a yogurt covered raisin, bro. How would that instantly give you diabetes? Like, to be fair, raisins are kind of bad for you because it's a grape with all the water removed. So you still have all the sugar in it. Like, grapes by themselves are actually a pretty good snack. They contain a lot of sugar, but they're also mostly water. So you can eat a lot of them, you know, fairly consequence-free. I say that with an asterisk. I love grapes. Real talk, you give me, like, you can buy boxes of red seedless grapes at the store, at, like, Kroger or whatever. 3 pounds. I will eat the whole thing in one sitting. I'm not even fucking kidding. I will eat the whole thing in one sitting if you let me. Have you ever frozen a grape? You freeze a grape, right? And then when you eat the grape, it has the texture of like a slushie almost on the inside. I buy the big things, these 3-pound things of grapes. I will freeze the grapes mostly because it's a texture thing. I like the texture that they adopt, and then I could eat the whole fucking thing in one sitting. I'm not even kidding.
Or just one.
Now you've lost me. Look, if you've never frozen your grapes, I recommend it. I do recommend it. Thoughts on cotton candy grapes? Not a fan. Red seedless are my favorite. Do y'all blood? Oh, hell no. Eat 3 pounds of frozen grapes? Look, you can think I'm weird for the opinion that I like frozen grapes enough I could eat 3 pounds of them. But I could. I'm not even bullshitting you. I definitely could. The low calorie density of a grape does not matter when you eat 3 pounds of them. At that point, it doesn't mean shit. Do it right now. I don't have any grapes right now. Thoughts on apples? Yeah, we fuck with apples. It kind of depends, though. I don't think I don't think Red Delicious is that good, honestly. I think they're just kind of mediocre. Unfortunately, Honeycrisp apples are very good, but pretty expensive. 3 pounds of uranium? I'd probably go with the 3 pounds of uranium. Like, think about it this way. 3 pounds of uranium contains enough calories that you would never have to eat again. That's enough calories for the rest of your life. So, I think that would probably be the most optimal option.
No matter how you eat it.
You ever been to the Apple reviewing website? What the fuck are you talking about, Sab? Freeze your yogurt raisins? I'm not kidding. You know, I could see that. I think I've lost a decent amount of my